the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Bengals and the Saints, and it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here, as it'll be the AFC champion Cincinnati Bengals taking on the NFC champions, the New Orleans Saints. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
It's finally time for the main event here in 2025. Away we go in Super Bowl 59.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018, drafted #1 overall the subsequent year, Kyler Murray.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we are looking at one of the game's most important players. And whether he's the centerpiece of the offense or taking a backseat to his teammates, offenses always look to the quarterback to be a leader in moments like this. He's got to be that calm, composed pillar out there who stays level-headed and keeps everyone focused on the task at hand.
Right to the air. Here's Murray. And a quick throw here. That's complete. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for Bengals TV.
That's interference. Defense.
Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times you just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Murray now on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Up the middle they go. Gibbs. And after the broken tackle, couldn't get free for much space. Taken down right at the 10. On second down now. It's Gibbs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. From the gun on third down, Murray. And that's knocked away and incomplete. So So on fourth down, on comes Saints kicker Will Lutz. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's had dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid, but he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played, and his offense, they're looking to him to be their leader. You can take it all in when it's over. Right now, you've got the biggest game of your life to win.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 27, Burrow. Complete. Smith has it. New Orleans adding some depth to the secondary. They've got 6 DBs out there now for third. Now it's Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. There'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And that's going to make it fourth down.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Hunter Nice-Swander on to punt now on fourth down. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. So first and 10 now from the 30. Murray now. Complete to Washington. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. Throwing again on second down. Murray, that one complete to Hill. His second catch in the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On first and 10, here's Murray. This will be caught by Brown. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Throwing again, Murray. On target over the middle to Hill. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
First down, Murray. Got a man, it's Brown. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Looking to throw again on second down. Murray. He finds his man, complete. That's Gibbs. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Murray going to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
I said that tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. It's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially to play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Will Lutz now to try the New Orleans field goal. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or 2. It's no good. Well, that is not what you want to see from him on a big stage, obviously. And he's been so reliable all season long.
A big part of why they've gotten here to this game. But you have to wonder, will this haunt them later as the Super Bowl progresses?
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
From the 41, Murray. Over the middle, complete. It's Gibbs.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
To throw is Murray.
He's got Brown on the out route complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful of one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
To throw again on second down. Murray being chased, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and sending him back on the sand.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. Here's Murray. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down. And that is no good. And that will keep this a three-point game. Well, listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
They'll start here with a give to Mixon, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Burrow.
That one taken in by T. Higgins.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Burrow will throw. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? Third down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
The New Orleans offense set to take over.
They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. To throw, it's Murray. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Throwing again on second down. Murray out route, and it's complete to Brown. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Now Murray again. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Murray now to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They trailed early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Looking to throw again on second down. Burrow out of his hands quickly to Higgins. After one on EA Sports. And we are back. Biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, and both teams ready for the start of the second quarter. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. On second down, here's Mixon. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Burrow. Got his man complete over the middle. Brad Smith. To throw again on second down. Burrow. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. On 3rd down, Burrow. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And Burrow going to throw again. And that's caught one more time by Boyd. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that was so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Meanwhile, on On third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. McPherson's kick is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Saints coming out now to take the field.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
Murray now on first down. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Washington. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Throwing again on second down. Murray toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defender.
Zach Taylor's made the decision. He's going to go ahead and throw out the red challenge
Play
flag.
is under review.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So a good decision that time by Zach Taylor.
Shotgun now for Murray. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Brown.
And he is going to have a Saints first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Murray going to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
Murray to air it out again. To the right side and complete to Washington. 3 catches for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. It's a first down.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
From just shy of midfield, Murray. And that one his first incompletion in his last 6 passes. And it's 3rd down. Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. He is going to find Hill here.
And he is going to have a Saints first down, and he was able to get it by play. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Throwing again, Murray. Washington's got it.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray.
And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this 3rd down try. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Well, certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field. guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got his man Cruz. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down. Here's Burrow. And he fires one that's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, this defense, they've been terrific all year, and they come through with a pick 6 here on the game's biggest stage.
Perfect descriptor there, because we have seen this time and time again. This defense, the ability to take the ball away from teams, they definitely have a nose for the football, and it pays off again on that play.
Will Lutz on for the point after. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25.
Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And Bengals on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. Going up top. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And here's Hunter. Nice wander now.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. To throw is Murray. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
1st down, Murray. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
From just shy of midfield, Murray.
He's got Brown on the out route complete.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. On 3rd down, Gibbs. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short definitely was a great time to dial one up.
Murray now on 1st down. Over the middle here to Brown.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
3 yards remain for second down. Throwing now is Murray. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 25-yard line. 11 yards for number 11.
I can't help but chuckle a little bit because at this point, it can't be a surprise to anyone in the building who's going to get the ball. They just keep feeding him over and over, and he just keeps on delivering.
Throwing on first down is Murray. It's Hill, complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this, or he keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Tackle on that play by Quinton Williams. Looking to throw on second down. Murray. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Here's Murray. This is caught. Touchdown, Saints. Tyreek Hill from 10 yards out. And the Saints continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw to the defense. They had no answer for that right there.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This taken in at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Burrow. Open man is Higgins. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A draw play for Mixon. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Now the Bengals urging everybody to get back to the line of scrimmage. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
On 3rd down, Burrow. They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Kyler Murray going to lead his offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Murray. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Here's Murray. Flush to his right. And this is taken in at the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Here's first and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Forced out to his left, and he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A.J. Brown from 4 yards out. And the Saints are feeling good as they extend their lead in the Super Bowl. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Bengals going to take over late in this first half. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
This pass complete to Higgins. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
So the penalty rightfully declined. They'll keep the yardage on the completion.
Still some disagreement by the defense, though, because he thought that was just good, strong coverage, and the contact's going both ways, so why is there a flag? In the end, though, doesn't matter. Still a completed pass.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
Looking left side, and it's complete. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out.
McPherson's kick is good.
And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we've reached halftime here in the Super Bowl. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. Time now for a check of the next-gen stats for the Bengals in that first half. And despite the fact that they're looking up at a double-digit deficit at halftime, they were able to move the football through the air in those first 2 quarters. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they too were able to take advantage of a soft secondary, as both of these two teams really threw the ball at will in that first half.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. But it's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Once again, they run with Mixon. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
First down, here's Burrow. A quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying, well, I'm playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Burrow. It's caught. Smith. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. 36 yards.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval as a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. They're passing here. Joe Burrow over the middle, complete. It's Boyd. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. And Burrow going to throw again. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Mixing up the middle. Even with that broken tackle, he'll be brought down short of the 15. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Burrow looking to pass. Dancing to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Sheldon Rankins drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
McPherson's kick is good, and that'll get the deficit down to 15. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing. All right, they didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need them to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
This fielded right at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. Murray now on first down. Got a man. It's Brown. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up second down. Now Murray. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Shotgun now from Murray. Over the middle here to Brown. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Murray to air it out again. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Well, you had an offense working with a comfortable 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter and certainly doesn't feel as comfortable now following the turnover.
Yeah, you're right about that because now the nerves start to come into play a little bit. You're a little bit jangled. You don't want to give your opponents any avenues to get back into the game. What you'd rather do, put up signs that say, roads closed.
Now Burrow on 1st down. Complete. Smith has it.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Burrow on play action.
He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
Oh, partner, when you see a screen pass and the defensive tackle ends up making the play, you know that one wasn't sold well at all because he should be upfield by the time you throw the pass. If not, you end up with big trouble, as we just saw right there.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Burrow. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
Picked off by Lewis Seen. And the Saints are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. To throw, it's Murray.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Murray going to throw. This one complete to Mecole Hardman.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
1st down, Murray. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
We've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he has to get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down.
Throwing again, Murray. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Gibbs. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. The defense stiffens to force fourth down following that first down gain of 8.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's 1st and 10. Murray's throw into the hands here of Hardman. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. To throw again on 2nd down. Murray, Washington's got it. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. The give to the fullback on the dive. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Throwing now is Murray. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Here's Murray. To the right side and complete to Washington. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. To throw is Murray. Touchdown! A.J. Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Saints will extend their 3rd quarter lead here in the Super Bowl.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Lutz with the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Cincinnati now ready to take the field.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On 2nd and 9. Burrow looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Boyd. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Burrow.
That's caught one more time by Boyd.
And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
has gone by. Don't leave your seats now, folks. The fourth and final quarter of the Super Bowl is up next. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back in the Super Bowl. Time to decide who gets to hoist that Lombardi trophy as we begin the fourth. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 33. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stares on that sideline. This is one of those games where you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
Set to take over once again. Out comes the Saints offense. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibbs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
Muscle damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
They'll run on first down. Gibbs. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Murray now. They complete it to Hill. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Gibbs. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. On 2nd down. It's Gibbs, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. But he has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just... And
now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3, and they've had that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. And the Bengals offense returns to the field. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive 1st and 10. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
It's a pickup of 3.
Throwing again on second down. Burrow over the middle to Smith. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Burrow. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. On 3rd down, Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. It's caught inside the 25.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about his desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Again, it's Mixon. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Jet sweep, Boyd with it. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the 1st down. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there, all 11 guys on defense, diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And he's got it.
And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Now whistles and a flag. And I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. And they'll try again here, 1st and goal after the false start. Burrow will throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bengals. T. Higgins. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bengals are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? But usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
On 2nd down now, it's Gibbs, and he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
53 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Gibbs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now Murray throwing on second down. Got an open man. It's Washington. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Up the middle they go. It's Gibbs. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. Here comes the Saints punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10.
At their own 12-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He gets this one to Boyd. From the 17, Burrow got a man and he hits him in stride. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
First down, here's Burrow.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Again, it's Burrow. Complete. Smith has it. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Burrow on third down. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 39. Burrow looking to pass. They'll set up the screen here to mix him.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Now Burrow on first down. And now here's another interception.
And the Saints are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Shotgun now from Murray. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by John Johnson.
And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers you have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter.
He'll drop this one down to mix it.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective side.
And that'll be caught. Touchdown Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd.
A 3-yard touchdown pass.
And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. And the Saints are going to get to this one, so that should about do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And the Lombardi Trophy is headed back to the Bayou. The New Orleans Saints, Super Bowl champions. For the victors, getting to hoist that Lombardi Trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. But the accomplishment, forever.